Hi guys, so this is week 2. We're going to go inside and see what progress we've made. So externally, I think we're on about our 3rd skip. We're pretty much fully ripped out inside. We have got one more wall to come out now. We've just had the floor plan come back from the architects. We thought we could retain a wall, but that actually needs to come out. So there's a little bit more to go. But as we work our way through, we still need to get our Harris fencing up. Portaloo's turned up, and got all of the boys here starting to starting to crack on. So as we come through, we always have a whiteboard on site that is purely to just to organise the workflow. So Luke, who runs our sites, he'll be put on there so when certain deliveries are coming, when certain trades are coming, just so we can sort of keep track, and if anyone's unsure what stage we're at, they can refer back to the whiteboard. If you come through, as we go upstairs, you'll see that we've taken out that central chimney breast that run through the whole house, and we've set the bricks aside because we will sell these. They range, you should get about 70p a brick. There's about 500 there. We've probably got about another 500 to come out of that last retaining wall. So yeah, there's probably £700-800 of bricks there, which will obviously offset the cost in some way. So there's not too much happening in here, but let's go through. Got all of the fireboards turned up, so we're starting to fireboard certain areas. As you come through, got Luke here. He's starting to form the ensuite. So in week 1, you would have seen that we had that off suite. So that's all been removed. We've squared the room off. We've fireboarded that. This window here is too high. It's 1.2, the regulation is 1.1 metres off the ground, so we need to take that out, reduce the window height, so that will also happen now. So that's going to be a nice large ensuite. And as we come through, Lewis is in here. We're doing fireboarding underneath the staircase. Obviously, we've removed that toilet that's there. We've also removed these side patio doors because we're going to have those as windows. So we're going to block this area up and have windows because obviously this is going to be the kitchen area. So we'll have our sinks underneath the window. In the week 1, you would have seen that large chimney stack that run through the house. So obviously all that's been removed. That's why the bricks are in the front. And we're going to obviously repair the floor. But that opens up the whole area. So this is actually going to be a 22 square metre kitchen diner. Obviously, as I said in the other videos, if it's a 7-bed, which this is, it needs to be an 18 square metre. So obviously meet the minimum space requirements for the kitchen. Because we are going to have a 10 square metre bedroom off of the kitchen, we need to have a smoke fire lobby, which obviously Luke is going to create here. So we're going to have a fire lobby which takes you into the bedroom at the back, and that's also going to have an ensuite. We are going to have a door here that goes out to the garden. So even though we've lost the sliding patio doors, we are going to create a door here which goes out to the garden and come through. So this is going to be a 10 square metre bedroom with an ensuite. And we're going to retain this single door to the garden, just in case if there was a fire, then obviously we can, obviously they've got a fire exit. So come this way. We've also started to tackle the garden quite early. We have just sort of been scraping it back. We've got a digger coming in the next few days, and we'll basically dig it out. Because the garden is quite large, we have just sort of thrown around ideas what's best to do. We are going to do a paved area, do a patio. I think we're going to do a section of Astro, and then we're going to, we're considering actually just running a fence with a gate halfway down the garden, just to sort of reduce the size of the garden. Obviously we'll retain that, but rather than spend money at the garden unnecessarily, I think we'll probably just reduce the size of it, do something quite nice in terms of a courtyard style garden, and leave that section at the back. So yeah, should have made good progress on this. So hopefully this will look much more tidy once we've had the digger in on this. Obviously, I don't know if you can see further back now, obviously we've removed the whole chimney stack. You might not be able to see that, but we'll go up on the first floor. So that stack that would have come out, probably similar to next door's chimney stack. We've obviously removed ours outside now, so we're going to render that in just to repair the side of the chimney. But that's basically all been removed, so we can go up on the first floor and see that. So obviously we had that large chimney stack that come all the way through, run through the house and all the way downstairs. So obviously that has now been fully removed. We've also repaired the ceiling, and also we've removed all of the plasterboard on here because we're going to fireboard the existing, and then we're going to drop our metal frame. But you can see the sort of, you know, by removing that central chimney stack, how that's opened up the room. So we've just had the floor plan back. So I'm going to share that with you on the next video. And you'll be able to see that what we're doing here is we're creating a 13 square metre bedroom at the back. We thought this could be a bedroom, but because the width of this area is only 2 metres wide, it is a bit of a pokey bedroom. This area is actually 9.3 square metres, so it does meet the minimum space requirement for a bedroom. So we could go to an 8-bed HMO, but obviously for an 8-bed HMO you need 24 square metres on your kitchen, and we've only got 22 square metres downstairs. So rather than try and, you know, squeeze it in somewhere, we're just going to do it as a 7-bed and just have, you know, a better sized bedroom here. So it's a bedroom, ensuite, so we're going to retain the window here, utilise that window, 13 square metre bedroom with an ensuite. We're also then going to use sort of an area here to have a communal toilet, just a spare toilet, and then this area here is going to be an off-suite, which is going to be used for bedroom 4 at the front. So yeah, as you can see, really, really nice big space. So let's work our way through here. Obviously nothing's happened in here, but we are going to start forming the en-suites. We do need to remove this area now. Now we've had the floor plan back, we do need to remove this area, take that out above the door, and then what we're going to do is we're going to create a corridor that comes in so we can split that front bedroom, and that's going to give us the 7 bedrooms. So we're going to have an ensuite here, we're going to leave the chimney stacks in, and we're going to utilise, we're just sort of going to build the ensuite around those so it doesn't impede on the room so much. So that corridor is going to come through, and then we're going to split this off. So yeah, that's going to create an 8.5 square metre, and then I think that's about a 10 square metre bedroom with an ensuite, again retaining the chimney stack. So yeah, that is pretty much it. We're making really good progress. As I said, it's only week 2. We're pretty much fully stripped out. We've got a little bit more work to do here, and also we've got to lose that retaining wall at the back of the house now to create the doorways to get into the bedroom, and also to create the other doorway for the ensuite. So that will happen. We're fireboarding and we're starting to form the walls. So on the next update, which will obviously be week 3, we should pretty much be fully stripped out, and we should have all of the internal walls formed, and then we will start dropping our metal frame ceilings so we can start running our services in terms of first fix, plumbing and electrics. So yeah. So guys, that's the end of the week 2 update. We're making really, really good progress. Next week there should be more to see, where we are starting to form the rooms, and I love that stage. You start to get a feel for the size of the bedrooms. So stay tuned and look forward to week 3.